Hello, everyone, and welcome back to RCRC. That is the Relationship Connection. I am Charlie Willis, a mental health therapist.
I'm Ronald Willis, a marriage and family therapist, and today we're discussing something that's vital and important in the relationship, and that is apologize.
Ooh, apologizing.
That's big. It's huge in a relationship,
Mhm.
but sometimes I think people may not know how to apologize, or maybe they don't do it right. And I think some people just think that if they say, I'm sorry, that is an apology.
Yes, they
What do you
do
think,
say
Charlie?
that. Yep, I can see that. I have heard that time and time again.
So saying I'm sorry is not enough. You have to really mean it from the heart.
Definitely.
That's right. So let's watch this clip and I'll let y'all see do I get it right. Watch this clip, y'all.
Well, you got a minute?
Yeah, what you got?
I'm frustrated, I'm upset, and I'm angry. And I'm really hurt right now.
Heard about what?
I told my friend G something in confidence. Told her not to say anything to anybody, and she told another coworker.
You heard about that?
Yes.
Really, Charlie?
Yes, because I confided in her. I just didn't think she would do
What
it.
you expect, though? When you tell somebody something, especially if you wanted to keep it a secret, you gotta tell somebody else.
No, they don't. Not if you
What?
ask them not to do it.
Well, your friend can't hold water, so what you expect? If your friend can't hold water and you tell them something, you have to expect for them to tell someone else. Why would that hurt you?
Because it just does.
I don't understand that. Maybe you need to toughen up, Charlie.
You know what? Never mind. Just forget I even said something to you about it. Ronald, I came to you earlier letting you know that my friend G hurted me by not keeping something I told her in confidence. I tell you about it, and in turn, you hurt me.
What are you talking about, hurt you?
Ron, the way you responded to me was not good. I told you that I'm hurt.
All right then, Charlie. I'm sorry, but you still need to toughen up, Charlie. If you toughen up, you're not gonna get hurt.
Ronald,
Especially that friend. Come on, she can't hold water.
Ronald, that is not good.
What do you mean not good?
What you just said is still not good.
I'm saying I'm sorry.
You didn't apologize, Ronald.
Yes, I did, Charlie. What do you want from me?
A real apology.
All right, Charlie. I'm sorry that you're feeling that way. I'm sorry that you're hurting. Okay? Ah, dog it, man.
You know what? Never mind.
What do you mean, never mind?
Never
I'm
mind.
saying I'm sorry, Charlie.
Just forget it. You give it. Just forget it.
Okay. I'm saying I'm sorry. Now you want to accept my apology.
I don't want it. It's not a real apology.
It is a real apology. What do you think? What do you think when someone says they're sorry? It's not an apology?
They don't say but. So never mind.
All right, Charlie, did I get it right?
No, you did not.
What? I said I'm sorry.
No, that wasn't enough, as you can see in the video.
Okay, what did I need to do then?
It was, you know, I was ready to receive some explanation. You being warm when you saying, not saying it because I said something. So it felt like you had, I'm prompting you to say something. And that didn't feel good
All right.
because it wasn't coming from you. It actually was coming.
Who's
from
it coming
me.
from?
It was coming from me.
Okay, then. All right.
All right. So But before we get into this session, we are here to equip, empower, and educate couples on how to thrive in their relationships. How? Through candid conversations right here on this platform.
And that's right. Don't forget to help support this ministry by making a contribution to our Cash App at First Focus Faith. And if you're watching by YouTube, like, comment, share, subscribe. Do it all because we need it all.
Yes.
Now what we need is an apology.
A real apology.
A real apology. So that was a fake apology. A fake apology.
It was, like I said, it wasn't from you. It was from
Who
me.
was it from then?
It was from me, actually.
You didn't apologize to me. I was apologizing to you. So it had to come from me.
No,
Are
but
you being confused over here?
no, you're confused.
Okay.
Because the way, I had to come back to you and say something, and it felt like you were just like, okay.
Well, in my mind, I apologize because I said the word "I'm sorry."
So we will ask our viewers to comment on the video and tell us, did he really apologize? Women, would you receive that from your husband or your partner? Would you receive it? I beg to differ now.
You beg to differ. So if that was not an apology, I guess we need to show our viewers what it really looks like. Okay? Because oftentimes we think by just saying the word "I'm sorry" is an apology, and if you don't do it right, then it undermines the apology. Yes, the effort is there from you, right? But the effect and the results are missing.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was thinking about the video.
Oh, yeah. So let's pull back the layers of this skit and help our viewers understand how to apologize to your partner. So at the end of the day, they will accept your apology.
Yeah, that is meaningful.
Yes, yes.
But you know what? I think the biggest thing with apologizing is if you don't realize that you have to apologize, it just won't be
I don't
genuine.
think you didn't tell me to say I'm sorry. I did that on my own accord.
Yeah, but you did it because you know me. You know that I was gonna be pissed off. Does that happen, ladies? What was that? So you knew that I was gonna be pissed off, and later on, and things weren't going to be, the environment wasn't going to be giving, it wasn't going to be nice. So by you having a history with me, that prompted you to
I
go
had
ahead
nothing to do
and
with
throw
it.
out an apology, what you
Okay.
thought was an apology.
Because I'm trying to understand, why are you hurt about your girlfriend telling your secret or whatever it was, right? I mean, if you tell her, she gonna tell somebody. You know how we are.
Not really. You would hope and understand
I gotta
that.
tell one person. You tell me something, right? I just can't keep to myself. So I gotta tell somebody else. Then they gotta tell somebody else. Then they gotta tell somebody else.
That's why I ain't gonna tell you that.
That's why you're not gonna. That's why you're not gonna tell me anything,
Right.
right? And that's what I was trying to say in the clip that your friend, she can't hold water. So why are you hurt by it? Okay, you know how she is. If you tell her something, she gonna tell someone else. You already know that about
Yeah,
her.
but then you said, why don't you just go ahead and tell off? And then you had
No, I said it
nerve
was me. I tell her off.
to tell me to woman up.
Exactly. Okay. If you know who your friend is, right,
Mm.
and you tell them something, and you know they can't hold water, what are you expecting from them?
I'm expecting them to hold it, to keep the trust.
No, you are expecting them to be who they are, and they are the type of person that can't hold water. So if you tell them, they are going to tell someone else.
All right. Okay, great.
Right, but it's really not about that.
Right.
It's really about your feelings.
Okay.
So let's dive in and help our viewers understand how to apologize. It is more than saying the word "I'm sorry."
Yes. All right. So, first thing you want to know. So, saying I'm sorry, but making an excuse for your actions. Anytime you use the word but, mm, 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 you just threw out everything you said before that.
And you saw it in the clip.
But
when you came to me, you was telling me how you feel, right? I immediately quickly came. What is that
I
going
just
on?
listened to the story.
I quickly said I'm sorry, but after I said I'm sorry, then I said but.
All right then, Charlotte. I'm sorry, but you still need to seven up, Charlotte.
Because I was still on a platform that, you know, you should be tougher.
You
You shouldn't
know,
get hurt.
when
So,
when
you
somebody
know, I'm
says
sorry, but Charlie, you should toughen up.
when somebody says but, they're really trying to say that they're right.
Yeah, it contradict the
Yeah, they're just
previous
throwing you a
statement.
little
Yeah,
bone.
I'm sorry, but
Yeah.
then if you say I'm sorry, but then you're not really sorry. You just contradicted saying I'm sorry.
Well, Psalms 51:3 tells us, "For I know my transgressions, my sin is ever before me."
Mm. Yeah, that's a good scripture,
Hmm. Hmm.
and it's really indicating that you should know who you are, and I should know who my partner is too, right? That we
Uh,
all fall short of the glory. We're not gonna get things perfect, and apologizing to someone is about some imperfection that has occurred, and you want to remedy that.
mm.
So just saying the word "I'm sorry" is not enough.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It is not.
You can't say sorry, but I'm sorry. However, why can't
Yeah,
you just say I'm sorry?
yeah. Why does it have to be a but?
Because in that situation, I don't know my transgression,
And
and I should know it.
I think
Right.
I
But I'm
think
defending my action by placing my feelings on you.
okay, but I think when you also say but, you making it about you.
That's what I'm saying. I'm placing my feelings on you, so not it's no longer about my feelings. It's no longer about your feelings.
Hmm.
It's about how I feel about it. And I'm thinking because I feel this way, you should feel the same way, and it'll help toughen you up so you won't get hurt. Because you could also say perhaps I'm coming from a good place because I don't want to see my spouse get hurt. So I can't control what the other person is doing. I can't control what you are saying or what you're doing. But I can say, hey, when you get in this situation, toughen up.
Okay.
Yeah, but it does nothing. It does nothing for your feelings
Uh,
about it.
no, it does not.
Right,
I
and that's
still
the
feel the
missing
same.
component because oftentimes someone can have that kind of thought process. They really think they're coming from a good place, and
Hmm.
perhaps somewhat they are coming from a good place,
Hmm.
but it's not presented in a good way
Hmm.
because I'm not validating your feelings
That's right.
about it.
Do not validate my feelings.
No, I'm not because I'm saying but.
All
Okay,
right. So let's look at the next point here. Okay, so what about the incongruent body language?
okay, what is that?
When your audio doesn't match your video, you are saying one thing, but your body is showing the total opposite.
Right, and you saw it in the clip when my voice got raised. I was getting frustrated with you because I said I'm sorry, but you did not accept the apology. So now I'm saying I'm sorry, but my tone and my body language is not matching what I'm saying.
No, it's not good.
And if those things does not match, then 100% you would not accept my apology.
Hmm. Hmm.
You would
Hmm.
not because you don't see it as a real apology.
Hmm. Hmm.
I'm trying to use the two words I'm sorry to make it feel like or sound like I'm apologizing, but my body language is saying the complete opposite of
Hmm.
what I am trying to convey to you.
Right.
Because in reality, I'm really not sorry. I'm
Yeah.
frustrated with you now.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like when you say you're sorry, but then you just look like you upset still. You know,
Right?
your
Yeah.
arms are folded and what have you. Just look like you just really not into it.
Right. So you want to ensure that when you are apologizing to your partner, your spouse, right? You want to check your body language. Okay? You want to make sure, like you said earlier, that your audio and video are matching.
Yeah,
Okay?
but I,
Because then I can believe what you are saying because nothing, they both are matching.
yeah, but I think that when you are a person where you just throw out an apology, you're not gonna pay attention to your body language.
Yeah,
If it was genuine, it wouldn't even be there. You wouldn't have to deal with that. So I think it's something that someone would definitely have to learn. You
right,
have to
right.
learn to
So
do.
definitely, you want to watch your body language, and you're right. If you genuinely apologizing, then it's gonna match.
Right.
But if you're not, then it's not gonna match. And then sometimes you could be really sorry and still have the wrong body language. Like you could be doing this right here and not even realizing that's not a really positive uh, body language,
Right.
and it could be seen in a negative way. You may not realize that you're doing that. So you know, definitely you want to make sure that, like we said, the audio and the video is a match.
Right. I don't want an apology just because.
You want a real apology. Apology
Right.
from the heart.
Right. Right. And that is something that if you're not used to doing, it's something you really definitely got to work on. Okay.
All right, what's next, John?
All right. So the next one, number 3, is apologizing for the other person's feelings. This is good here. So I'm sorry you feel that way.
And I did it in the clip.
All right, Charlie. I'm sorry that you're feeling that way. I'm sorry that you're hurting.
I'm sorry you feel that way. Okay, but if I only say that, right,
Hmm.
and I'm the reason why you are feeling that way, then how is saying I'm sorry you feel that way holding myself accountable for causing you to feel the way that you're feeling? It's not.
We're not.
I'm leaving me out of it.
Hmm.
I'm not holding myself accountable. In other words, right, a genuine apology comes with me holding myself accountable for what I did or what I said to cause you to feel the way that you are feeling.
Hmm.
If I'm really sorry, I'm sorry for what I did that created that feeling for
You
you.
should be.
I should be. And
Hmm.
it clearly shows in the clip, I did not do that.
They're not.
I'm sorry that you feel that way. Wait,
I mean,
you made me feel that way,
that
didn't you,
is
Ron?
so cold. So cold.
No, but in our minds, right? We may go to that place without realizing that it's not coming from the heart. The person can't really receive that in such a way that it create a platform for them to say, okay, I accept the apology.
Hmm.
Because they don't see that as an apology.
No.
It's just words spoken.
Words coming out of your mouth.
Right. And they're not heartfelt words.
Hmm.
And you're not holding yourself accountable. So when you don't hold yourself accountable, I'm not going to accept your apology.
Hmm.
No, I'm not, because it's really not an apology.
And you're really saying you sorry you feel that way. Like that's you.
Yeah,
You
that's
gotta
that's
deal
you.
with.
That's your feeling.
Yeah, that's on you.
And then I can come back. Well, I'm sorry you feel that way, but I want to say why you feeling that way.
Right.
Like I was saying, you need to toughen up. That was my thought process. In other words, I was calling my spouse weak.
Yeah, that was not good.
That's not good.
That wasn't
That
good.
is not
I just
good.
thought about that again.
Right. Yeah, you need to toughen up. That means you must be weak.
But have we said that to our spouse?
Of course, some people have said that.
Male
Yeah.
or female. Have we said, man up,
Woman up.
woman up? That
Okay.
that's really derogatory.
Don't wear your emotion on your sleeve. You need to have tough skin. Okay. Like you can never get hurt.
Right, right.
Everybody can get hurt.
So the scripture says, Proverbs 14:9, fools make fun of guilt, but the godly acknowledge it and seek reconciliation.
That is really good though. The godly, what it says now, the godly acknowledge it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what you want to do. It's the way to be accountable for your actions, so you can truly say I'm sorry, and your partner can accept your apology.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and you can't make someone accept your apology. Okay, you can't control that, but you can present an apology that's genuine and that they should accept it, right?
Should.
Yeah, they should accept it. Okay. Once you have did your part, you can't make the other person do their part. Okay.
Definitely can't. You can't change anybody or make anybody do something you want them to do. You just have to kind of work on yourself and do. And if that doesn't help, then in Houston we got a problem.
Who's Houston?
I don't know.
Where that come from?
I have
Houston
no
got a
idea.
problem.
Yeah. So, but that's how it is. All right.
Right. So don't tell the person, I'm sorry you feel that
I
way.
know.
Hold yourself accountable for what you have did or said to cause them to feel that way.
All right.
All
Okay.
right.
All right. So number 4, and this is a good one here. So listen well. Not validating your spouse's
I
feelings.
don't know how many times we have talked about not validate, but it seems to always pop up in situations that occur. This is
Yes.
very strong and very important and very powerful to do in your relationship. And clearly, you saw it in the clip when Charlie was telling me how she was feeling about what her friend did. How did I respond, Charlie?
Not favorably. I'll tell you that.
Not favorite. I did not validate your feelings because it was about how I felt about it and not how you felt about it. So for me, you shouldn't have got hurt. And then if you shouldn't have got hurt, why are you getting hurt? You
Hmm.
need to toughen up. You sensitive. You ain't emotion on your sleeve. Come on, Charlie. You weak.
Okay, Mom. I think they got the message.
They got the message right. In other words, I'm trying to tell you how you should feel. And that's not my place.
How you gonna tell me how to feel? You're
Because
not
I want you to
me.
feel better. Remember, it's really coming from a good place. I want you to feel better, but my method is not going to get that. It's just
Sure
not.
not. It definitely isn't.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
what does our scripture say I should
All
be
right.
doing?
So Ephesians 4:32, be kind to each other, sympathetic. I was waiting on this word here, forgiving each other as God has forgiven you through Christ.
Yes. Instead of trying to tell you to toughen up and you know feel like I feel and think like I think and stuff, right? You want to be sympathetic.
Right, the nerve.
Yes. Okay. Because it creates this forgiving platform. In other words, right? If I would have validated your feelings from the start, right?
From the beginning.
Right? Being sympathetic,
Yep.
there would be no need for me to apologize from the first. That that would not have been a need for me to apologize to you because I would not have hurt your feelings from the start.
Right.
That's right. The reason why your feelings got hurt because I didn't validate them.
Mhm.
Like I can't believe Ron responding to me like this. He don't understand what's going on. So now you're hurt because of your friend, and then you try to feel better about it. You come to your partner, and they hurt you too. Now everybody hurt
Hmm. Mhm.
you, right? So if I did it right,
Right.
I wouldn't have to apologize.
Right.
Okay?
You
You
wouldn't
know,
have to.
apologizing means I made a mistake. That's what it means. I did something wrong, and I
Yeah.
regret what I did.
Yeah. Get some sincerity in there. You see, you had a little bit of sincerity in there when you said that.
And it's what Christ wants us to do
Hmm.
because we're not perfect.
Hmm. Not perfect at all. Right. So the next point here, our last point, number 5, is over apologizing.
What does that mean?
Hmm. When I think of over apologizing, I just think that is someone who just apologizes a lot, or and you don't let it, or take the one incident, what just happened. You keep apologizing for it. Just here you go again talking about it. I'm thinking that's what I see it as.
In other words, how many times you gonna apologize? Man, can we move on from it?
And hopefully, the person who was wrong is not bringing it up so
Mhm.
much. So then you still got to keep apologizing.
Yeah, because if you keep apologizing for it, let's say you're doing it right. Let's say you're not undermining the apology, right? But if you keep doing it, why? Maybe you're trying to make your partner accept your apology. Maybe you did it right, okay? Your partner not accepting your apology, so you do it again. But if you overdo it, it loses its value. It doesn't mean as much because there should be no need where you need to apologize over and over and over again. Because if your partner has not accepted your apology and you have did it and you have came from the heart and apologized, then it's not a problem with you, it's a problem with them.
You know, I think that someone who over apologizes, um, naturally, not, someone who does that a lot, they may want to be accepted in a certain way,
Yeah, insecure.
Insecurity, that's the word I'm looking for.
Insecure.
Insecurity. So that will make them just continue to do that.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think they may be overcompensating for something else that's really going on in the inside and stuff. They really want to make themselves look good, and in reality, something else is going on internally. There's a ton of struggle. There's some pain going on because
it could be insecurity in the relationship.
Right.
Like, I want to make sure that I please you. I do everything right, and this and that. So I got to continue to apologize to you. I got time for that.
Right, because earlier I said that the over apology could be insecure on my part, right?
Right.
Okay, because you not accepted my apology, right? And the other thing it comes from a place of fear, right? Uh, I may be scared if you don't accept my apology.
Why does the road always lead back to fear?
Because fear is always part of it. There it is, right? Because you may be in an abusive relationship, right?
Yeah.
And so you're scared if your partner gonna get upset, right? So you're trying to make sure you apologize and you keep doing this stuff, right? Because you want to make sure they don't get upset, because if they get upset, it becomes physical and emotional abuse. You have a fear of that, you're scared of that. So I apologize. I'm tired.
And that's
I
not
didn't mean to do
good.
that.
That's
I
not on the good
apologize.
side.
You keep doing it because you're scared.
Right.
And then if you're scared of your partner, you're in a dysfunctional relationship, then you're a victim also.
Right, definitely.
So it's huge to understand that there's really no need in the relationship to over apologize, because then it loses its value of it. Something else is going on that create this over apologize.
Right.
And some fear, insecurity going on, whatever it is and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So then, again, you undermine the apology. So wrapping it up, we just want to make sure our viewers understand saying the word "I'm sorry" is not enough when you are trying to apologize to your partner. You have to come from the heart, okay? And you hold yourself accountable for the action that you did that created this atmosphere where your partner feelings are hurt or whatever the case may be, that create the platform that you need to apologize.
All right, guys, thank you for joining us, and come back next week so we'll have another exciting episode. Thank you.